Alright, so we got the steering wheel installed. Everything is good to go. Pretty much all the trimming and everything. So now we want to install it. But first we're trying to locate a 12 volt source. Anything less than 12 volts or 11 volts and down, you're pretty much not going to be able to use the, or it's not going to light up or work at all. So what we did over here, we got the module that's going to hook up straight to your OBD2. What's good about this, you can hook it up to your OBD2 connector, and then you can still have an outlet for it just in case you need to hook up a scan tool or you have the insurance thing. So everything is available right there. All this you would have to tuck underneath. So once we get this plugged in, we're gonna go ahead and plug it in real quick. Alright, so we got it plugged into our OBD2. Tell that by, if you're not sure on your connection, you can always see the blue flashing light on your initial connection, then it will disappear. And our 12 volt source that we're going to supply to our steering wheel is going to be right here. Tab's going to say horn return wire. So it also provides you another one, a wire to connect. So in this case I plugged it in over here to the primary power going to the steering wheel. I just kind of, for right now, I just kind of cut the wire, made it a little bit thicker, and I just squeezed it in there. It'll be slightly tucked, but if you're not able to get the correct connections, then you can just tape it off and then leave it in like this. So to get our 12 volt source, so on the Mustang, this particular one, I think 2016 and newer, you're wanting to supply your pin out to the right of the purple violet colored wire as shown. Once you get a connection there, go ahead and plug that in, and then you can go ahead and throw this wire back here for right now. Get everything connected here. Once you know your connections are good here, in here we can go ahead and get a test light. Once again, go ahead and turn the car on to accessories, and then it's going to be the second pin from the top left, and just gonna connect to it, and right there I'm getting 11.4. So now that I get a good power source going up through here, I'm gonna turn off everything again and then start the install of the steering wheel. Alright, so for the power cable, what I've done, so your blue one's going to be pretty much, you're not going to have to use it at this point since we do have a full 12 volt source. So red right here, also on the collar, is going to say connect 12 volt or horn cable on clock spring. So I did the same thing as I did on the initial, on the other connector, cut enough in there. And then on your connectors up here, you're gonna see two black, top left. That's gonna be the one right beside it. So I'm gonna insert that right there. Ensure everything is good. And then also, you're gonna need a ground. So what I did with the ground was I hooked up a little quick connect right here, spliced into one of the grounds. It's gonna be two blacks coming out of one pinhole. That I decided that was my good ground. So once you get all your wires connected and everything, you're gonna squeeze the connector in there and get it clipped in. Blammo.